Being displaced indefinitely and living in an evacuation center is hard enough. Having to take care of a newborn child, or even one that's yet to be born, is harder. But this is the reality for over 1,000 women in Albay, where authorities are at their wits' end trying to address the needs of pregnant evacuees on top of other processing concerns. Miguel Ortilla tells us more.
They may not remember any of this, but their parents are certain their new bundles of joy will soon have to go through the same ordeal. Veronica Bongayan gave birth to twins, both boys, at the evacuation center in Barangay Kawakawa in the town of Ligao. She was in second grade when she first experienced evacuation, when Mayon erupted in 1993. She's been used to the drill ever since.
Mahirap. Siksikan. Tapos mainit. Kahit ayaw namin, wala kaming magagawa.
Bongayan says it's far from easy being pregnant in an evacuation camp. The stressful atmosphere without privacy, trying to make do with 5 kilos of rice and canned goods a week for the whole family, with minimal or no access at all to prenatal care.
Wala naman kami magagawa kasi doon na kami nakatira eh.
With a good number of pressing concerns in evacuation centers, authorities admit they sometimes tend to overlook some of the special needs of the displaced. In Veronica's case, health workers claim she didn't give her correct menstrual cycle, reason why she didn't receive prenatal checkups. But they are still trying as much as they can to provide the basic needs such as iron supplements, access to potable water, and good nutrition. None of the 46 evacuation centers have nursing rooms so far.
One big problem natin, kulang nga sa classrooms o sa rooms na yung mga evacuees, tapos maglalagay ka pa ng breastfeeding room. So you have to balance things, di ba? Na unahin mo muna yung shelter bago yung breastfeeding area.
There are 406 pregnant women in evacuation centers, 906 mothers nursing newborn babies. Veronica maximizes her time at the hospital while getting the much-needed rest. In a few days, she'll be bringing her 2 boys to the temporary shelter, which up to now, they don't know how much longer they'll call home. Miguel Ortilla, 9 News, Municipality of Ligao in Albay.
With the shopping season just around the corner, a financial expert suggests think before you swipe that credit card. This, he notes, as Filipinos tend to use this more for non-essentials instead of using it for the long run. Fiona Nicolette tells us more.
Gerald Posadas will never forget how he began using credit cards. Due to his good standing as a depositor, his bank sent him 2 credit cards even without him applying for them.
Namili ako lahat ng mga bago. Ano yung mga sinimulan ko, bunsod sa damit, yung appliance din. Lahat ng aircon ko, pinalitan ko na lahat. Pati yung TV ko. Parang feeling ko lahat, I have the power to buy anything and everything.
In the last 3 years, Posadas has paid around 20,000 pesos a month for credit card bills. It dawned on him. Most of his income goes to credit card debt. Francisco Colayco, founder of the Colayco Lending Foundation, says Filipinos tend to use credit cards for non-emergency, non-essential expenses.
Luho consumption napapabili ng... Kasi mahilig mag-malling, no? Yung pa sinasabi pa namin, huwag kayo mag-malling na regular, cut it out. Kung 4 times a month, gawin nyo lang 2 times. Kasi naengganyo kayo. Ang sabihin, close out sale. Diba? 70% off, clearance sale. Ilang taon na yun, nag-clearance sale, hindi ka ba nakakahalata? Talagang grabe ang pressure ng promotion.
He attributes a recent surge in banks' non-performing loans to aggressive marketing of credit cards for lifestyle purchases, car loans, and housing loans with low interest rates. Records from the Bangko Sentral show gross non-performing loans of universal and commercial banks increased by about 0.5% from June to July this year. Colayco says a person should save 20% of his or her monthly income. 60% should go to basic needs like food, rent, fuel, utilities, and clothing. Credit card and other loan payments should not exceed 20%. One's monthly budget should be what is left of one's salary minus savings, and not the other way around.
Ang iba kasi ang pananaw, pagtatanong mo, ikaw ba may savings? Ang sinasabi niya, income minus expenses. Kung may matira, savings. Yun ang mindset. Mali yun eh. Ang savings mo kung meron lang matira. Baliktad eh. Dapat income minus savings. Kung ano yung matira, yun ang panggastos mo. Bayad mo agad sa sarili mo.
And instead of using expendable income for shopping, it would be wise to make investments like mutual funds to generate returns. As for Posadas, he has learned his lesson.
So binayaran ko na lang din siya, then eventually tinago ko na lang.
He then saved the money he usually spends on credit card bills. With it, he owned his own eatery business. Fiona Nicolas, 9 News.
What better way to enjoy a burger than having potatoes for buns that can sandwich a patty weighing as much as 9 ounces? Pia Bonalos takes us to a burger joint in Makati that offers just that and more. What's up, Pia?
Hi, Hillary. My mouth is already watering with the number of burgers they have right in front of me, only here at Teddy's Bigger Burgers. With me is Chef Kirsten Habawal to tell us more about it. Good morning, Chef.
Good morning.
First of all, Teddy's Bigger Burgers. Where did the concept start?
Okay, so Teddy's Bigger Burgers is originally from Hawaii. So our franchisors, Raymond Magdaluyo, Marvin Agustin, and Ricky Laudico, decided to bring the franchise here to Hawaii. So we opened last August 23.
August 23.
Yeah, August
so
23.
is this like the first branch outside of Hawaii?
This is actually the second branch outside Hawaii. The first one is in Japan, so the second one is here in Manila.
Ah, okay. And of course, saying that it comes from Hawaii, you would know that, you know, Americans have a different kind of love for burgers, and
Yeah.
that would be seen with the big patties that you have. Can you
Yep.
tell me about the patties that you have to offer here?
Okay, so we have a 5-ounce, 7-ounce, and a 9-ounce patty. So those are our 3 sizes, big, bigger, and biggest.
What is it made of? Because usually, I mean, of course, you would want to have a burger that's like genuinely made out of beef. So what is yours
Correct.
made of?
So our patties are 100% ground chuck. So we don't use any extenders, binders, or flavor additives. So we assure you that the quality of our meat is pure U.S. ground chuck.
What does that mean, ground chuck? I'm not familiar with that term.
Chuck is actually a part of the beef. So it's closer to the chest area of the cow. So you get the perfect flavor of the meat and the fats blended.
Ah, okay. And you can see they did really spare with showing us the different kinds that they have here. And choosing a burger, I see that there are like different things that you could go through to the menu. You could choose like the bun and then the size of the patty. Can you help me go through how I could choose the burger for me?
Okay. So our burgers are served with lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles, and the special sauce. And we serve it on a potato bun. But we also give the option of having it on either a wheat bun or like a lettuce wrap over there.
For those who want to be a little bit healthy, healthy and healthier. But it's curious to me that you have like potato buns. But of course, I'll be tasting that later on. Let's see first what you have here. Can you tell me the burger that you have on the far left?
So this is a 7-ounce cheeseburger. It's the original burger with cheddar cheese and the lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles, and the special sauce. And this one is our 5-ounce burger, the smallest one we have.
That's the smallest one you have?
Yes, this is the smallest one we have.
Okay.
And this is our 9-ounce original burger.
And you could see really like the difference with these things. Even their smallest burger is already like even bigger than the palm of my hand.
Yeah.
And then it gets thicker and thicker with each. And then, okay, and then this one right here looks like it has a lot of things going on there that I can't wait to try. Can you tell me what's this burger called?
Yeah, this is the Monster Double with Kailua toppings. It's basted with teriyaki sauce. It has Swiss cheese, grilled onions, and mushrooms.
Okay, why is it called Kailua?
One of the branches of Teddy's is in Kailua in Hawaii.
Okay.
So it's the best seller of that branch, so they named it after the branch of Kailua.
Try as I might to just really dig in like and hold it with my hands. I can't, I'm so sure that I won't be able to do it. So I'll just get like a generous generous serving here on my
gigantic
fork.
burger.
Yeah, you could see that burger that's cooked. What is this? It's a medium well.
It's medium well.
It's medium well. You can see it's a little bit pinkish. I got a little bit of the mushrooms and of course the cheese and the bread. I love grilled burgers. I love grilled burgers, and this one, you could really taste all the smokiness of the flavor right there, from the patty itself and the sauce. That's a really nice compliment to it. And then of course mushrooms and the cheese. But I want to know more about the bun. I want to try this one.
Yeah.
And so that they could see, because potato buns isn't something that's that's not something usually seen with a burger. Can you tell me what the difference is with the potato bun and the usual buns that we have?
So the usual bun is a little bit, not bland. It has a plain flavor. Potato buns are a little bit on the sweeter side, and the texture is a bit softer than the regular burger buns.
Definitely a little bit sweeter, and it perfectly complements, because you could get like a little bit of the saltiness of the burger, and then there's the smoky taste because it comes straight from the grill. This is so yummy. I wouldn't even be ashamed to like finish a whole thing, like a 9-ounce patty. And then from here, you have something right here. This one I love doing with burgers as well. Can you tell me about this one?
So that's our original burger with Western toppings. So we added cheddar cheese, bacon, barbecue sauce, and the onion rings to it. So it's just like the original, but without the veggies.
And this one would also be tricky for someone to try. I'm not even gonna try, but I want to point out like the onion rings. Will you look at that? Because usually you could see like the onion rings that would easily fall apart, but you see that it's really holding its own, even if it's right there on top of the burger.
Yeah.
It's so good, and you can see that there's really like no
real
space.
onions.
Exactly, because usually it's like just the breading, and then you see a tiny part of onion. But this one you could see that they really made use of that onion. And then there are different kinds of side dishes that you could go for, aside from the onion rings, which I already showed them.
So you can make your burger a combo to add sides and a drink to it. So these are the sides available. It comes with small fries, but you can either upgrade it to onion rings or tater tots.
Oh, tater tots!
Yeah, which is one of our best sellers right now.
Just one look at it, a while ago when I was just looking at it, I was like, I'm gonna get some tater tots. I never thought of like having this side by side with a burger, but now that you put this all together, like that makes so much sense, like better than the usual fries. Let's see how their tater tots taste like. Tongue twisted na ako. There, if you can taste, you can hear the crunch.
It's really crunchy.
It is. It's very crunchy, and considering, it's been here since it's been here for what, 10-15 minutes already, and it still retains that crunch. Perfect side dish to all the burgers. Thank you so much, Kirsten.
Thank you also.
There you have it. For those of you who are so envious of me right now, just going through all the food they have here, you know where to go. Only here at Teddy's Bigger Burgers. Back to you, Hillary.